Hello YouTubers and welcome to a short video entitled Geomancy is Overpowered. This is going to be a short demonstration of why I think Geomancy is overpowered. I've just finished up my series with Jonna here. Here we have a level 1 Geomancer, Jonna, runaway sorceress, level 1. No equipment, I've dropped all her starting equipment. And we are, we're already being attacked. I've run us to outpost east for here to get the backpack that you can get from this area here. This is the highest tier dungeon in the game currently and has the highest tier enemies. So we are here as a naked level 1 character. We have 2 skills that we started with. We get 2 skill points. I put it into Runic Boulder and Stone Spikes that you can pause the screen and read if you are not fully accustomed to these skills. But in essence, these are all that you need as a Geomancer. That my argument is that these 2 skills in combination are what makes the Geomancer so overpowered. And of course, I'm not the only one saying these things. I am well aware that I'm far from the one that invented the theory either. But here we go. So we will kill the enemies here at this camp and take the backpack and sort of let that stand on its own as a demonstration to why Geomancy is overpowered. Level 1 character taking out the highest level dungeon in the game. Now we've heard this guy twice. This is the combo that you're supposed to do. Get your enemy to walk up next to an obstacle, then put a boulder next to them. That will push them away, and if you push an enemy into an obstacle, they will get a chance of being stunned. And this guy got stunned, so it's all good. This worked out, and because we did the stone spikes from here, he's now encased in this little stone prison and will have to beat his way out. In the meantime, I can run away from him. And we can drink it once here because we got thirsty. And he's out and he's chasing us. He's got 64% of his hit points total now. And we don't have all that much energy. We have no items to support our build in any way. And no level ups to give us extra power. So I'm gonna wait a bit here. It says here the Runic Boulder costs 20 energy and the Stone Spikes cost 29. It will cost us not the entire 49 to do the combo because the Boulder will give me a discount. So it's probably more like 45 to do the combo. We will do that now. And then we wait until we can do it again. And it's just rinse and repeat from here on out. It's fairly simple to play, also a little bit boring, arguably. So that's why part of the reason why I would want some changes to be made. This isn't super engaging. But we can keep doing it. You can do it against the edge of the map, though I tend to avoid using the map edges as exploits. That's an entirely different thing in Stoneshard and on its own. So yeah, nothing can really stop us. And that means that you don't ever need a level up as the Geomancer, which is kind of interesting. I tried doing this against a bear on the way here. I found a bear and I tried to do the strategy on it. Now bears are a little bit trickier. Not only because, okay, so here's something we also have to talk about, but whatever. Not only because they are stun resistant and knockback resistant, but also because they have so much hit points, so many hit points, and they regenerate a portion of their hit points every turn. And as you can see, this is a very slow kill. So a bear will regenerate faster than I can kill it. And I ended up kiting it for like 20 minutes before I gave up, because it was healing faster than I gave it damage, even if I tried to be fast. Now this guy won't. And he got killed by the boulder. So that's one guy down. So bears, it's not that you can't kill bears. I guess I should say you can't kill a bear, but it also can't kill you. The whole combo relies on you never going into melee with anyone. And for this reason, archers are often sort of troublesome, but not impossible to deal with. And we'll do it again until we get the backpack. If I can, I'll clear the entire first dungeon here, because why not? Oh, I didn't encase him. My bad. We wait for the thing to come off cooldown. Then we do it again. This is an obstacle, so this is fine. Put it here. Yeah, and so because I'm so low level and I don't have boosters to my skills or anything, my knockback chance and stun chance is not that great. And when it fails, this happens. So now we need to put some ground between us and him. We can do that in a number of ways. Like we can just put a boulder here. I can also take the chance of stunning him and dazing him, or knockbacking him and encasing him. But if it doesn't work, he will be in melee with me right now, and we don't want that. That would be bad. So I should have taken the way out here, but we can keep going like this. Maybe if I go here. Yes, we put the boulder here. Now he will come south, and we can encase him again. So it's always a little bit of a puzzle. Just as long as you get the encirclement like this, you can gain a lot of ground on them, and just stay at a distance, keep doing the same thing over and over. That's fine. Now, for fixing this whole thing, there are a number of ideas that I have. I'm sure there are other people who have made their suggestions as well. I think one of the major problems is, if you look at this, a runic boulder can be put up at range 13, which is longer than you start at being able to shoot with a bow. It's more than double the distance that a pyromancer will ever be able to throw her spells. And in general, I don't see why a runic boulder needs to have this kind of range. Like it could easily be range 1, and it would be still a really, really powerful tool, but then more limited. You would have to pre-plan your placements of boulders. Now, I'm not saying you should set it to 1, the distance, the range, though it is an option. You could argue for maybe just distance 5, range 5. Like a fire spell is range 5, the basic ones, I believe. Let's just check. Pyromancy. The base one is range 5, right? So that would be one way of doing it. Setting the boulders to range 5. I would suggest between 1 and 5. Somewhere in there. Maybe 6 at best, but still. You would still be able to do the combo at range 5, but then you couldn't. It would be a lot less flexible and it would be more dangerous at the baseline. Let's see, how are you doing? I'm talking more than I'm fighting this guy. But this is fine. What did we get into? 29. Not pushing him into objects does a lot less damage. So we're not doing too well right now. Let's see. Put it here. Oh, now I don't have enough mana to do stone spikes after. So it didn't matter. Now we will have to run away from it until we lose sight of it, and I'm dead. Because I ran myself into a corner here. We can try to escape. He gets attacks of opportunity on us here as we're doing this. But this is a way to escape, potentially. Yeah, I messed it up. I think I've proven my point, I hope. Okay, so here we get the escape chance. We can try to stun him, and it worked, so now we are good again. Then we just gotta run. Now we can gain more ground on him. Like, do we have to? No, we don't have to. Let's keep running. See if we can do the combo instead. And I messed up again. Whoops. Push him into the wall. Run away. So the chance here is that that doesn't work on that stun there, and then we would die. But it worked, and so we're good. So even when I mess up here, we end up killing him. Ah, he didn't die. Die! Alright. You're not supposed to let them get in melee range ever. So this is not a flaw in the strategy. This is a flaw in me talking and trying to think of other things while we're doing this. I'll be more careful. We can go back in. So remember that these are the highest tier enemies in the game that we are fighting. Those two guards at the front are pretty strong. Any other build will have at least trouble with them, especially if they fight multiple at once. We can fight more than one at a time with Geomancy, it just takes even longer time. So here's the next target. Aggro him like that. Just hit him with an early spike. Gain the ground on him. Find the next point where we want to set up another combo. We can do it here. The other thing I was thinking about to fix Geomancy would be to push Stone Spikers and maybe even boulders further down the tree in Geomancy, so that at least these two skills, which are the best in the tree together, will maybe be some later tier skills. And maybe just stone spikes, because the boulder is very thematic, but you don't need... I mean, you do need the stone spikes to make the build work. At least in the current state. I don't know if you could play a Geomancy run without using stone spikes there, but that may be a challenge run that I should attempt. Would have been cool to test out. Because I don't think the rest of the abilities are. It's the encirclement from the stone spikes that make it so powerful, because we can keep disengaging forever. But even without the stone spikes, you can use the boulders for disengaging. So it's not like a pure fix. This is an enemy pyromancer, a rogue pyromancer. We open with the combo on him, and then we run away. Let him come to us. Here he comes. And we outrange him. So we just gotta keep our distance. One more. We don't get the stuns on him though, that's unfortunate. Alright. Keep going. Let's see. Where can we do the combo again? We could do it right here. Nah, he doesn't want to get stunned though. Annoying. Now he's throwing spells at us. Oh, and I messed up again. Don't run into obstacles. That's what kills me. When I don't plan my route. My escape route. Oh, here's a good one. The best place to do the combo is between two obstacles that have one distance in between them. So like range 2 from each other, because if I go in... we can't show it because I don't have the mana. But I'll show it anyway. If I put a boulder here and it doesn't stun him, he will run to this tile, which in that case, if I put the stone spikes here, he will be pushed into this obstacle and we will attempt to stun that way. We get it over here again, so let's do it then. Here. And we did get the stun. Okay. He's got a healer staff. Let's just use it to heal up. Healing efficiency plus 15 minus 6%. Whatever. We don't need it. Oh, got another guy. Oh, from the other side. Whoops. Never mind. Let's kill him. Oh, we can't hit him here. Can we get that combo anywhere else where they have the same amount of distance between them here, in theory? No. I didn't get to do it. It's fine. Oh, but not if it doesn't work. Then it's not fine. I forgot. Okay. Not when he's this close. Yeah, so if I do it now and it fails, we die. So now we gotta think about maybe doing it in a different spot. Like here. No. Oh, here is blocked. Okay. No, it's not good enough. Okay, but we can block him off completely. But then I want him to walk around an obstacle and have to come to me. Can't figure out how to do this. Sorry. Here. Alright. It does take some thinking, which is nice. And if it wasn't overpowered, it would be really fun to play. It still is fun to play, I'll be honest. It is still fun to play. It would be funner to play if it was more challenging, is my theory then. Didn't get it that time. Oh, she picked it up. That was not intended. I hate it when it does that. How are we doing? Oh, 64. So we need a stun on him, otherwise we will die. We did not get the stun, so we're dead. There's no way I get away from him. Okay, so that happened. Alright, that's fine. We could have killed everyone in the dungeon by using these methods here, but as I already went over, it's not that fun, and I spent 15 minutes on this. That's insane. So yeah, it's slow going if you want to do the cheesy combo, but it gets really, really easy once you get a few levels and some proper equipment, of course. So it's just to demonstrate that you can do it with nothing at all attached, which no other character can do. So yeah, I hope someone changed their minds today, and if not, then let me know why. And if you guys have any comments on why you think Geomancy is overpowered or suggestions on how to improve upon it, then let me know. I would be very interested to hear it. And with that, I think it's fine enough to end this demonstration. I don't really feel like doing this whole thing over again just to prove a point. I would rather play. I'm going to start a Yorklam playthrough that will be coming up later today, so look forward to that. And with those words, see you all guys later, and bye-bye.